Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. There's this general saying that you do not know what you have until you lose it. You don't know what peace of mind is until you lose it. As we speak right now, Ohaneze youth is asking for, should I call it impossible task? I don't know. Oh, the whole sentence is looking like future impossible sentence. But before we go into the newspaper to find out what they are asking their monarchs, I do not know if we usually throw away the things we have that is gold to us until someone else picks it. I really don't understand. But in the moment, you're going to find out why you have me say all this in the introduction. But before we do so, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Ohaneze Youth Council (OYC), a sociocultural organization, has expressed concern over the incessant operations of unknown armed men in Orlu zone of Imo State, especially the recent beheading and torture of Igbo in the area. It was gathered that three native doctors suspected to be linked to the preparing charms for some members of the Eastern Security Network, that's ESN, had abandoned their shrines to undisclosed locations. This was after one of the said native doctor, one Pascal Okeke of Umudim, Ukwoji, Awamama in Orlu East local government area of Imo State, was allegedly beheaded by the group for preparing effective charms. However, IPOB leader Mazen Nnamdi has denied that his group was involved in such an act. But the Igbo-led Ohaneze Youth Council, in a release sent on Saturday, advised traditional rulers and president generals in all communities in Orlu and Imo states to approve and supervise tree climbing of all forests in various communities in the state, especially in Orlu zone, within 14 days, that's within 2 weeks. The highest Igbo youth organization also demanded that the traditional rulers in Imo State should approve first Saturday of every month for climbing and combing of all forests in Imo State to bust the hideouts of armed gang perpetrating evil and sacrilege in the land. According to OYC, crime is a local thing, therefore local method ought to be used and employed to checkmate the activities of this heartless armed gang terrorizing the state and other parts of Igbo. It is a shock to the council that after it saw a viral video of a man who was tortured to death by some criminal element by cutting so many things from him, which occurred on Wednesday, the 28th of July 2021 at Okporo Ulo. Yes, where one Felix Okechukwu from Okporo and Barachukwu Udemba from Ududu village were beheaded and thereafter displayed at Ori Okporo market area. Ohaneze Youth Council reminded traditional rulers and president generals of town union in Imo State and Igbo land that such wicked killings has already defiled Igbo land and will bring cost to the next generation, stressing that Igbo defines human life as sacred. Therefore, Igbo elders, political and religious leaders should rise now to stop this evil that is walking naked in Igbo land. OYC further decried how human heads and private parts are displayed in Orlu and called for sober reflection and proactive measures to collectively search for those behind this abomination. It warned that the bloodthirsty armed gang to quit from Orlu and Igbo land or they will meet their Waterloo through a strong resisting measure. According to Ohaneze youth in the release, Igbo are not like other tribes that place no value on human lives. The recent events of wanton killings is devoid of the concept Igbo has about human lives. Therefore, every Igbo person living in various communities of Igbo extraction should rise and be their brother's keeper by keeping vigil and vigilant and giving proper information that will lead to the stoppage of this coordinated evil in Igbo land. OYC's private investigation reveals that these wicked armed guys are not acting alone, but are induced by gang or secular political profiteers that lost political groups in Imo State. We therefore warn them to desist from this evil plan and interruption of the peaceful state of Imo or face the full wrath of the law. It is really unfortunate that the armed gangs are in high twisted conspiracy by their sponsors to sabotage and blackmail the genuine effort of self-determination groups in Igbo land. We therefore assure them that they have offended the spirit of the land and should be ready to dance, or rather should be ready to face the dance of Surugede. This one is serious. So this one, the way OIC is sounded, is as if they already have an intel. According to them, they said they actually have that, they've done their investigation, and what they are discovering is the fact that this whole thing is local, which means there's a twist to it. There is, according to even the same in the press release, is saying it's a case of some persons profiteering in the political hem of affairs. The question is, since when did Southerners become this greedy that they do not mind, going through, like what he said? He said at some point he called it arrow, arrow meaning abomination. There's so many mayhems being committed in some of the states in Southeast, especially in Orlu, Imo State. A lot of people have been pointing fingers to ESN. Mazin Kanu have actually debunked that the first time, and in his write-up, this OIC's write-up is also debunking it, saying that some of these activities by these guys are giving bad image and bad presentation to ESN that have been working, or those agitating for Biafra, making it look as if it is actually them that is doing all this. I could still remember that even Governor Hope Uzodinma at some point said this thing is more political than what people thought. It would be rather sad, while so many insecurities going on almost every part of Nigeria, southern part of Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria. It would be very sad to find out that this particular insecurity in Imo State or any other part of South is actually born from politics. Politics, because while things are happening, we shouldn't even be thinking towards that effect. We should be thinking like how to, make every part of Nigeria, particularly the southern part, as peaceful as can be, where everyone will be everybody's brother's keeper. That way, it's difficult for a foreign invader to come in when you're your brother's keeper, because everybody's watching everybody's back. But in a situation where you're already divided because of some level of politics or politicking going on, there's this general saying that the house divided by itself cannot stand. So if you're already fighting within yourself and you're asking the monarch to raise young men to climb and comb the bushes, is it with their teeth or with their hand they used to comb it? Let's meet in that comment section. What's your take on this latest suggestion by OIC youths? Let's interact, please.